Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm here to go through everything I melted this week. So my empties first and then my unempties. It is Sunday morning. I normally film this on Saturday night. Sorry, I felt like I had something gunk in my eye. I normally film this on Saturday night, but I'm still dealing with, the gunk was in the other eye. I had my 4th vaccine shot and I'm doing okay. They always hit me pretty hard. This one hasn't been terrible. Like, I sort of go through bursts of being like completely normal and then all of a sudden like my whole body will be on fire, or I'll be perfectly normal and then all of a sudden I have to sleep. So I had a nap last night at about 6 o'clock till like 7:30 until dinner was ready, and then I kind of still felt a bit seedy like after I put my son to bed, so I was like, well, I won't make the video, I'll just wait till the morning. But then of course I couldn't sleep because I had the nap and I was up till quite late, so I probably could have just I should have just got out of bed and got it done. But anyway, bit less this week because I only melted 5 days. I went to the office twice last week, so, and that might continue, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. And there are a few empties here. I'm kind of happy with what I've got, because yeah, I've had a few weeks of not so many empties, so at least I finished some stuff. Anyway, so I did this scoop from Waxy Taffy in a blackberry tea and cakes bread. So this one is blackberry jam butter cookies, tea and cakes, and zucchini bread. I do very much enjoy this blend. I mean, I always love a good tea and cakes blend. This one is really well done. Like, you know, you can definitely smell quite a strong blackberry for a blackberry jam butter cookie oil. Sometimes the blackberry is not super strong in that for me. So I get a good dose of blackberry. I definitely smell tea and cakes, and there's definitely like, it's not an obvious zucchini bread, but there's definitely like a dense bakery in there. So yeah, I really love that one. It's always thrown really well for me. I feel like Waxy Taffy I like, but it's not like up there on the list of vendors that I repurchase from a lot. So I may try and do this blend as like a customer request or something at another vendor, just because while it was really good, I just don't feel like there was anything that was like so special about it that it wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to get something similar somewhere else. But definitely, if I do see a pre-order or ready to ship or something from Waxy Taffy that looks good and has this, then I would definitely repurchase it because it was very good. Finished this souffle of ebony violet by the Campfire. So this is blackberry merlot, tobacco flower, amber patchouli, whiskey, cocoa marshmallow on top of crackling sandalwood. This is an incredible scent. I rave about this one all the time. I have a loaf now. I really wanted to get this finished so I could at least get started on the loaf before the cold weather ends, because this is definitely a cold weather melt. It's just so warm, and you know, it's got like a blackberry, it's not like a harsh blackberry merlot or anything. There's kind of sweet notes in there that soften it a little bit. You know, I can definitely kind of smell a subtle kind of marshmallow and like a cocoa marshmallow, I suppose. But it doesn't smell like chocolate. It's just incredible. It's a single oil, believe it or not. And it's just amazing. Love it. As I said, I have repurchased it. It always throws really well for me. That Smell Good shop, Twilight Woods. So this one is Sweet Woods, Berries and Musk. So this one, I was really surprised how much I enjoyed this, because I've had Twilight Woods in blends before, and I don't know if it was just the blends they were in or the oils, because I don't think I've had it from That Smell Good shop. But I don't know if it was, yeah, the blends or just the oils, the version of the oil that was used by that vendor wasn't my favourite. But this on its own was so good. It is quite perfume-like. I guess the musk would, you know, would do that. But I don't know. I feel like I've been really into like kind of musky berry scents. I've got another one in my empties actually, which kind of has a similar effect. Like, it kind of adds almost like a perfumed smokiness to the berries and the woods, and I really like it. So yeah, I would definitely get more of this. This one from That Smell Good shop threw really well, so I would definitely consider getting it from her again. Again, another vendor though that I don't like. When I say I don't purchase from super frequently, you know, I have my vendors that I have orders from pretty much every month, like Super Tarts, L3, etc. That Smell Good shop, I maybe get one, or because I'm trying to limit the amount of orders I place overall. I feel like I probably only order from her like once a year maybe. So, yeah, I might keep an eye out for this one because I don't know, I just feel like maybe her oil is particularly good because I just haven't encountered it smelling this good in blends from other vendors. And yeah, I might grab it again if I see it up there again because I love that. Smokey the Bear from Tea Time Tarts. So this one is Palo Santo Black Sugar and Crackling Birch. Really, really nice scent. I was a little disappointed with it at first because I'm so picky. Like, it's got crackling birch in it, and I have this thing where I want blends with crackling birch where I can smell the crackling birch, but that it doesn't overwhelm, because I find that crackling birch tends to take over blends. And this one, I don't even know why I'm disappointed, because it kind of gets to what I'm wanting. Like, I can smell crackling birch, but it doesn't overwhelm. I just think I would have liked a little bit more of it, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted, it is kind of barely there. So, but I think it's creating a really nice kind of woodsy tone with the Palo. So I really do enjoy this scent. It's definitely a woody scent first and foremost. So it's Palo, but yeah, I feel like the crackling birch just makes it a bit different. And you do get that kind of deep black sugar scent, but it's not too strong. Like, black sugar can be a little bit heady, like overpowering, and it's not like that at all. So it is a really good blend. I'd say solid medium to high, maybe medium. I think this one I would have liked to throw a little bit better. It did okay in my bedrooms. I've got another pack of this, and I would, if the vendor ever comes back, I would get that one again because I did really like it. You know, once I got over the crackling birch isn't quite what I want kind of thing. Empire Alchemy Camp Anawana. So this is toasted pine cones, tonka beans, cedarwood, marshmallows, and woods. I love this scent. It is so good. I'm pretty sure she restocked it this week, and I nearly went in, but it was in a big Empire bag, the bigger size bags only. And I will say with Empire Alchemy, and this is a sort of thing that is different for everyone, right? But for me, Empire Alchemy, I like to get it finished by 18 months. Some scents will still be doing well past that kind of 18-month mark. But Empire Alchemy, I have had a few scents now that once I get to the 18-month mark, they don't really perform super well. So I don't like buying the bigger bags of Empire Alchemy just because it's, even if it's a scent I adore, realistically, me getting through 10 ounces or whatever in less than 18 months, like, I just don't do it. That's just not how I operate. So anyway, but yeah, I love this. I love toasted pine cone, like toasted or roasted pine cone or whatever you want to call it. It's amazing kind of sweeten. It's got a sweetness because I think it's got vanilla to it. So it's a really good kind of outdoorsy blender to do with things like marshmallows and stuff like that. Like, it just leans so well into that type of outdoorsy blend. And that's exactly what you get here. Like, it's definitely kind of got a nice sort of vanilla tone. The woods are there, but they're not too strong. I feel like this is mostly about the toasted pine cones and the marshmallows. But yeah, with a nice kind of woody base. So it's really, really great. Solid medium throw, I'd say this time. I think it has been strong in the past. I mean, it is, again, it's a bit over a year old. So I think it did sort of start to lose its strength a little bit, but still solid medium, you know. But yeah, I definitely will repurchase that in a smaller bag sometime. I love that. Vintage Chic Scents, my favourite things. So this is fresh picked strawberries, fresh baked bread, and vanilla butter fudge. So I had that up in my office here this week. I actually nearly changed it out this time around, and I don't know, it's probably my nose. Like, my nose sometimes just picks up on certain things or twists certain notes in certain ways. I used to really dislike fresh baked bread scents. I found that the yeasty smell was really sour and off-putting. I have just about done a 180 on that, in that I really like fresh baked bread scents now. Not all of them, but most of them I am enjoying. But when this first started melting down and smelling the bag right now, it's got that really strong, sour, yeasty scent that I just don't like. And it definitely didn't do that to me the first few times I was melting it. So, and vanilla butter fudge I do enjoy, but it smells a little bit bread-like and yeasty as well, like sweetened. I don't think that's contributing to the problem here, but I don't think it's helping it either. So I nearly changed it out, but I did find once it melted down completely, maybe the vanilla butter fudge and the fresh baked strawberries picked up a little bit. I still didn't smell them super strongly, but they toned down. I think they just toned down the edge of the bread. So yeah, it's that fresh baked bread oil. It's really inconsistent on me, or my nose is inconsistent on it. Probably more accurate. So yeah, and it was medium, I'd say, in here. I know it's been less strong in my more open spaces. I've done a bit of vintage chic melting this week, and I have to say that I don't think it loves this house. And I know I'm not the first person that's found that its vintage chic scents can be very fickle depending on what space you melt it in. I feel like I hadn't until recently done a huge amount of vintage chic melting in this house. I feel like most of the vintage chic stuff I'd had was at the previous house. Some scents do well. Most scents do okay in these smaller rooms. So even then, sometimes the airflow can be a little bit weird. It just takes the scent to, you know, weird parts of the room. But out in my more kind of open lounge and kitchen areas, most of what I've melted in those spaces has not done super well. So I need to bear that in mind with vintage chic scents, just because, yeah, if I have less spaces I can melt it in, then that just limits my opportunity to melt it, basically. So anyway, this scent, not going to be a repurchase, because I do have my own custom from L3, which is the same notes, but because it's different oils, her oils with those names are different, it smells quite different to that, and it doesn't have, her fresh baked bread never has that yeasty problem. So southbound strawberry pancake cookie jar. So this is strawberry pancake, super sugar cookies, frosted sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, and vanilla shortbread cookies. I love this. Southbound has the really good strawberry pancake oil, the one that I really enjoy, that smells really deliciously like strawberry pancake. And it smelled good here. Like that cookie jar scent, all of those cookie notes. It is a good cookie blender. It's not like my absolute favorite cookie blender, but it's a nice, yummy cookie blender. So really nice strawberry pancake bakery scent. Performs really well for a few hours, and then the strawberry pancake dies off. That's just something I've learned with the strawberry pancake oil that I really enjoy. That's just what it does. I'm used to that now. It's fine. I put up with that because I love the scent so much. Great throw. I would get this again. I wouldn't get another bakery bag. I don't really love these bags, but I would definitely get a clam or two in the future. I really enjoy it. Now I have a bunch of clams. Like I said, quite a few empties this week. Although I'm taking quite a bit of time talking about them all. So My Lady from Super Tarts. So this is Jasmine Citrus Musk Blackberry Honey. I love this scent. I can't believe how much I love this scent. I never, from the notes, would have ever thought that this would be a scent for me. It really doesn't, to me, the notes, like, without the notes, I would say that this is a really kind of deep, smoky blackberry, smoky, musky blackberry with a touch of floral. That's what I get. I don't smell citrus at all. And the honey, when I'm kind of attuned to the scent, I can tell that it's there, and I think it adds something nice, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I wouldn't know unless, yeah. I definitely smell the blackberry and quite a strong musk, but it's doing that, like I mentioned with the other scent, making it just kind of like perfumey, smoky. I don't know. Anyway, that's what musk seems to be doing for me. So I absolutely adore this. It throws super strongly. It's definitely not like a scary floral or anything like that. But I suppose if you're sensitive to musk, then it's, yeah, that musk scent is quite strong. I adore it. Love, I've got more of it. It's a repurchase. Like, love that scent so much. Pumpkin Parcel Cranberry Forest. So this is another one I absolutely adore. There's a couple of Pumpkin Parcel scents this week that I need to go back and order. You can get big scoops. And I definitely need to get a big scoop of this one. And there's another one in my unempties that I'll talk about. This one is, I think, I can't remember. It's like Cranberry Forest and citrus or something. This one does remind me a bit of Cranberry Woods, but it's not as woodsy. It's definitely kind of sharp, a bit brighter, with like a, I think, a bit of a citrus or something. But definitely still like a sharp, tart, wooded cranberry without being like a sour cranberry. So I absolutely love this scent. It throws super strongly. It is really strong. I had it down in my lounge room and it was just all over the place. This is the second time I've owned this one. And I just, yeah, the first time I owned it, I loved it. I got 2 clamshells this time because I was still like, oh, I might get over it, but I'm not getting over it. I love it. So we'll definitely get a bigger thing of that one. It is so, so good. Southbound Coffee Shop Special. So this is roasted coffee beans, iced cinnamon buns, and vanilla buttercream. This one, it's not bad. I'm definitely kind of over coffee scents like this now. Especially like, so I really still do like strong bakery scents with a little bit of coffee. Those I'm good with. I'm really enjoying those still. Especially if they're like fruity bakery, like blueberry bakery or something, I still really like that. But cinnamon bakery with strong coffee, because to me cinnamon scents kind of amp up the coffee and the cinnamon kind of amp each other up. And it just gets a bit heavy and just, I don't know, I'm just not in love with that kind of combo. So yeah, it's good if you do like, she has a great, that roasted coffee beans oil of her is fantastic. It's one of my favorite coffee scents. The iced cinnamon buds, like if you like a good strong cinnamon bakery, then this is a good scent. But and it throws very strongly. But yeah, I'm not going to repurchase it because I'm just kind of done with that. La Push from Super Tarts. So this is Raindrop, Sage Leaf, and Orange Peel. So I had this in the bedrooms last night. I really like La Push. Yeah, it's a really good, it says Raindrops, but I swear it smells very similar to her normal rain. So you get that beautiful, fresh, amazing rain scent. It's kind of almost like a wooded, like the sage and the orange peel. It's almost like a wooded citrus. It's really pretty. Like, I actually completely forgot. Could have been a brain fog thing, but I could not for the life of me remember what I was melting in the bedrooms last night. But I was like, I know I really like it. The only thing I'd say, it's probably a medium throw. Super Tart scents like this normally do pretty well. Medium to high. Like, it was throwing well, but compared to how other Super Tarts blends like this perform, I was just like, it could have been a bit stronger. But still love it, and I will repurchase it. That's not an empty. I'll get to that. Gandalf from Super Tarts. So this is sweetened cereals, marshmallow, sugary milk. That is magically delicious. Or now I think it's called Lucky, maybe? Anyway. No. Yes? No. I don't know. I don't know if it got renamed or not. Coffee bean and vanilla cream. Because it used to be Lucky Charms. So I don't think she'd ignore me. Brain's not working. Coffee bean and vanilla cream. So I love this coffee scent. I really like this one because, like I said, I like the coffee not to be like super dense and heavy, and I feel like with this one it's not. Like, you definitely get coffee, but the magically delicious comes through quite strongly. So it's like, it's creamy and it's sweet, but not like sickly. And then you get a nice coffee weaving through it. So I really, really love Gandalf. I always get great performance from it. I've probably, again, because even with coffee scents like this, I have slowed down on how much I melt them. So I think I do still have another clam, maybe 2, and I'm probably okay. I don't need to repurchase it for a while because I've gone through many clams of this. But yeah, I still love Gandalf. Supercharged espresso yourself. So this one is whipped espresso and cream soda. So this one I am happy to be finished with. I accidentally bought 3 clams of it. And it's not a bad scent, but it's definitely one of those very strong coffee forward scents that I'm just over. You know, you do get a nice kind of unique tone from the cream soda. It doesn't smell like cream soda, but it just adds like a unique kind of sweetness to it. But it's still a very heavy coffee scent. So, strong throw, but yeah, not a repurchase, that one. And Supercharged Lucille. So this one is chocolate orchid and blue sugar. I love Lucille so much. Oh, the blue sugar and the chocolate orchid, they're just... It's like blue sugar, but more kind of feminine, kind of smooth. It's really hard to describe what this combo does, but it's such a good one. I can melt it all year round, to be honest, but it is really good on a cold night when you want the house to feel cozy. Cozy without being like spicy or heavy, you know, like it's just, it's beautiful. Great throw. I have more clams of it, but yes, it will be a repurchase. Okay, that is all of the empties. Now on to the unempties. I may have to just pause for a second because my husband is texting.